Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is DigidaniCo and I am finally using my brand new undated planners that you can find on my Etsy shop. This is totally new to me, so this is a brand new planner. I'm throwing in these TralalaStickers. I'll have her shop linked down below. I've been using them the past couple of times I've been doing Plan With Me's, and I'm literally obsessed with this one, especially the little gnomes. They're like so cute. So I'm starting with those gnome date headers first and foremost. If you guys remember, I love that these are all just like one piece because date headers can take the longest for me. So having them all as one strip really helps just speed up this entire process. So you can see I quickly can throw them all down, minimal cropping. Basically all I have to do is cut Sunday off because of the way I have my planner, my weekly planner spread laid out. I have Sunday on a different row, so I just had to cut that a little bit and then it was done in no time. It's been forever since I've done a Plan With Me video. I think I say that every single time I upload a new video, and every single time I wind up having to film this, I just feel like I'm so clunky and I need to get back into a routine so that way I don't like just fumble around while I'm trying to figure out how to digital plan again. I will have to say, if you guys are new to digital planning, it kind of has a pretty big learning curve, but once you figure it out, it's definitely worth it. I love my digital planner. I think it's so fun, so simple to flip through, to just view on my phone or my iPad or wherever I have the GoodNotes app, which is what I'm using here to plan. And then I have access to tons of stickers that I can use over and over again. I am big about like saving the environment, not being wasteful, those sorts of things, and digital planning really goes with that. Obviously, I'm not using any paper, but secondly, it's just so wonderful to know that I'm not constantly purchasing new stickers all the time. I give credit to all of the stickers on my Instagram, and I use everything over and over again and try to make sure that I have the rights to continue to do that. But I just love digital stickers and how nice it is for the environment, and so that you don't waste and you're not using a whole bunch of paper, a whole bunch of stickers in an industry like planning that can be so wasteful sometimes. I started off with Monday as I normally do, and I laid down a sticker that says plan the week. It came with a little bow like already on the sticker, so I didn't really need to put any sort of character, but I did want to put this Grumpy Bear sticker. He's like planning right in front of a desk, so it was too perfect to pass up. After that, I'm putting down that I need to spend the majority of the day painting one of the apartments that my family's own. I manage them, and my husband and I do work on them from time to time, so we are remodeling one of them, getting it all painted. So I had to put down that I needed to do that, and I knew that it would take basically all day, so I used the biggest box that was available to me on this kit. Finally, filling in some space down at the bottom, I used some washi from the kit and just put it down there, but quickly decided to change my mind, as you can see right now. I used one of the appointment labels and just kind of cropped it down to size and turned it exactly how I wanted it. And now I'm searching for a character sticker. This is the part where I say I like fumble through things for a while as I'm like first figuring out, how to digital plan again, because I feel like I mess around forever trying to figure out what stickers I even own because I always forget every time we come back. But anyways, I wound up marking down that I needed to sign a new lease with one of our tenants, and I'm using one of my chubbies from my shop that's holding a little pencil. You can get him in a couple of different sticker bundles that I have. I believe he's with the Etsy and maybe even my school stickers, so he's a really great one when I have to do anything like related to kind of like office work, school work, writing, like jotting stuff down, that sort of stuff. Then on Tuesday, I don't have a lot planned, so I'm filling up the majority of the box with this full box here, and then marking down at the bottom that I want to go grocery shopping. I know I have a grocery shopping sticker somewhere, like a shopping cart, and so I searched for a while before finally finding it. It's one that I originally made like quite a while ago, and I think it's still in my shop, but I'm not in love with the way it looks anymore. Honestly, my digital art has changed quite a bit over the years, so I need to go back and revamp some of my old stickers. So if you guys would like to see that, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and I will try to like revamp some old stickers. And if you have any in mind that you like from my shop that you'd like like to see revamped, let me know with a comment down below and I'll definitely look into those. Moving on to Wednesday, I'm using a pretty big half box to mark that my Plan With Me video goes live. Honestly, this video is a week late, so what I had planned didn't go as planned. But anyways, at least I'm getting it out here, right? So I used one of these stickers of a girl holding a camera, and I honestly can't remember what shop it's from. It'll definitely be linked down below, so if you guys love it, make sure that you check out that shop. It'll be linked in my description. Underneath that, I used a smaller box, again with a bow, the same one I used firstly on Monday, to mark that I had to edit a family photo shoot. If you guys don't know or are new here, I am a photographer and a videographer for my business, LVP Studios, so that's what I do basically full-time. I wouldn't say it's quite full-time yet, but it's what I spend full-time energy on, so I had to get that edited. We shot it in the snow and it was so beautiful, so I wanted to get it done, but it is a lot of work. If you ever shoot in the snow, or if we have any other photographers watching this, you'll know that like as the snow is coming down, obviously you're going to get that in the picture, but it doesn't always look the most flattering when it's all over the family's face, so it takes some time to edit. Did a lot of Photoshop work trying to get all of the snow out of their face, and it's honestly still a work in progress. So I'm reorienting some of this stuff. I moved the girl to the right hand side instead of the left from the Plan With Me sticker up top, and then I'm also shifting everything up a little bit so I can put this little bit of like extra washi down at the bottom to fill in the space. It says snow, and I had to crop it quite a bit. That's one of the things that I really love about digital planning though, is that I can just move everything around, crop it down so easily. I used to paper plan basically the same way with a whole bunch of stickers. This has always been my style, but digital planning this way is a lot easier. It's so much easier for people like me who like can't make up their mind or maybe don't know what they're doing in a week, so things kind of move and shift around. So I don't know, I just love digital planning. I've always been an advocate for it. I've been digital planning for like almost 2 years now. Not super consistently, but like every time I need to plan something, I always come back to this. So moving on to Thursday, up at the top, I wanted to mark that rent was due. I have these little dollar bill, like chubby dollar bills. They're so cute if you zoom all the way in. Instead of like one of the presidents being in the inside of the bill, it's actually a little chubby. I'm very proud of those stickers. I sell them on my shop, so if you guys are interested in picking them up, just search for DigidaniCo on Etsy, or you can use the link I have in the description. After that, I wanted to mark that I had to upload a vlog. So I threw that down at the bottom because I'm still messing with the orientation of everything, and I think I wind up moving that around, so you'll see it change here in a little bit. But right now I'm messing around with filling in the space with a full box that I cropped to basically not even be anywhere near a full box, and I left the day at that. But I'm looking at my planner right now and I know for sure I changed it, so we'll come back to that in a little bit. Moving on to Friday, I just needed to put down a full to-do list for Friday. I had a lot of things I wanted to get done, but not necessarily a lot of plans that I needed to mark. So I used the to-do list and the 3-heart checklist from the kit and marked down a few different things that I needed to do. Then I'm filling up the space at the top with my favorite full box from the entire kit, the gnomes. I'm a sucker for gnomes. If you guys follow my personal Instagram, it's Danielle_Lang, and I think that's linked down below too. But my family went as gnomes for Halloween this year, and so now gnomes are like so precious to me. It's so funny. We went as gnomes, and it's linked in my Instagram, but you'll have to scroll like all the way to October to see it. But the caption I think is like hanging with my gnomies. Seriously hilarious. I don't know. We had a blast. We went out and went drinking and everything like that. My sisters are in college, so we had so much fun on Halloween. But anyways, this is not a Halloween spread. I just always think about them when I think about gnomes. So here I am back on Thursday, like I said, and I'm rearranging a few things. I wound up moving the upload vlog to the top and put a sticker at the bottom that said I was staying the night with my sister, Sarah. On Saturday, most of my day was going to be taken up by the fact that I had to film a wedding. As I mentioned earlier, I have a photography and videography business, so we do primarily weddings and some family shoots. So I had a wedding this weekend, basically spent the whole day, if not at the wedding, but just like prepping for the wedding or being exhausted after the wedding. So I knew that that was the only thing I was going to be able to get done. For the third time now, we're moving back to Thursday. I didn't like some blank space. I am not a white space planner. I like everything to be filled up. So I'm readjusting everything so that way I can fit this little bow icon or bow strip in between. And I love how this day turned out though. I really do. I think it looked really nice. It just took me a while to figure that out. And digital planning, that's okay with digital planning. You can just kind of plan as you go, move stuff around, and everything is a-okay. Back to Saturday though, finally making up my mind about one thing. I wanted to fill up the rest of the day with the full box because I knew, like I said, I would be spending the majority of the day working on a wedding. So I had a hard time with cropping, and one of the things that I wish GoodNotes would change is if you crop something, you could like go back in and uncrop it or something like that. Like I wish it didn't like permanently crop and then it's gone forever, because sometimes I'll crop something too small and then I'll just have to like repaste that whole sticker and start over. I don't know if that makes any sense. I can't remember what app does this, but I know there are apps that you can crop things and it's not like the crop entirely like deletes the picture. It's still like saved within the app. I don't know if I'm making any sense unless you kind of know what I'm talking about, but that's one change I really wish GoodNotes would make. Moving on to Sunday, almost every Sunday I mark down my meals for the week. We don't have a lot of plans on the weekend that are really set in stone most days, so I can use a whole entire day to just kind of fill up meals. If we do have something planned on the weekends, or maybe we're out of town or something's going on where I have to use that space to actually plan a day, I'll always just use the space to the left or over on the far left to just kind of mark my meals there. My husband and I plan out our meals almost every Monday, and that's also the day that we typically go grocery shopping. You'll see we had grocery shopping planned for Tuesday, but it's a nice little routine we have, and I like having our dinners laid out. It's just one thing that we don't have to think about. On the far left, I am marking down my weekly habits. This is something I've been doing for the longest time, and I will probably continue to do as long as I have this planner spread. I love it, but the weekly habits checkbox or grid is from my shop, so you can pick that up if you'd like. I've got a whole bullet journal bundle, which comes with some really great items that even if you're not bullet journaling, it's like really staple things that could be used in any planner, so I'd highly recommend that, and it's a deal if you pick that up. I'm filling it in with some brand new habits. If you guys have watched any of my previous videos, you'll know that I normally just copy and paste this from previous weeks. But because this is a brand new planner and a new year, I wanted to kind of start fresh and just mark in some new things that made sense to me now. So I'm filling that in and marking some of the things I want to accomplish this year. A lot of them are the same as my habit tracker from last year, just a few different things. Like I believe awake at 8 a.m. wasn't something, or no endless TV, that wasn't on my to-do or my habits last year. So it's nice to like spice it up again every once in a while and just focus on something new. To fill in the blank space on the right hand side of the page, I wanted to just put a full box in there, and I wound up blowing it up really big and just leaving it there. It says let it snow, and it's perfect to fill in that spot. That's it for my plan with me this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As I mentioned throughout the video, I'll have everything linked down below that I talk about, and if I leave anything out or you have any questions, make sure you comment and I'd be more than happy to answer those for you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!